Hi guys. We decided to do a video on divine union. There's part of me laughing inside because this is like take 5 with me. We decided to do a video because we wanted to show how it's occurred for us and what's happened for us, and to shed some light on the power of sacred partnerships, and talk about it from a God space as to what it entails, as opposed to the old script of relationships and partnerships. So I can't stop being silly. So without further ado, here's Ben. Sorry, Ben.
So yeah, it's a strange thing to speak as a couple. There's a feeling of pressure, a different pressure when you're used to maybe making videos on your own, to have somebody bearing witness to what you were saying. But this is part of the maturity that's coming through, and the transformation as part of this partnership. And it's like, I want to say, divine union is nothing like what you might think it is, what you would expect from your human mind.
Sorry to interject. It's the old new. So when you said the word maturity, Ben, I wanted to burst out laughing because it's the innocence of the child for me coming fully online, coming through our divine partnership. It's the cosmic entry point. It's the God child, the golden child. So it has like a playfulness to it. It has a sacred script and a time-honored script, and these parts of us unlock at the exact time that they need to within the partnership. So for Ben and I, we've been going through this process of removing blocks and opening new pathways within ourselves and within the collective, and within the surroundings of where we are, because I have been living in this caravan for a couple of months, but already with Ben here, the dynamics around us has completely changed, because there's a male present, and there's a difference in me and there's a difference in Ben, and he's bringing a different quality to the area around here and where I'm living. So yeah, I suppose we wanted to do this video because we wanted to share how it is for us, because for me, I have never been in a partnership like this before, and you hear a lot of things, and you read a lot of things, and you see a lot of things in the spiritual community where it kind of shows how it looks like I've got like rainbows and beauty and this, and it is that as well, but it's also a lot of shedding. And we've only been together 3 weeks today, I think. And it's, for me, it's like our inner children chose each other. Like my inner child already knew that it was Ben, like right from the beginning, even though my human and my adult couldn't make sense of it. So it's like they chose each other because they knew, or I can only speak for my inner child. My inner child knew that Ben was the one that was going to help unlock certain keys, like in divine symmetry with God. So there's been a lot of purging. There's been a lot of I want to use the word angst, that I wasn't prepared for, and it's been really quite testing of our relationship, because we are in this small space together and we are processing everything at the same time, or maybe not even at the same time, in different timings sometimes. As Ben does what moves through one thing, then I go, it's like symmetry. We're moving in alignment with each other, weaving in and out. But it's brought us closer together, and it's brought this depth and this clarity between us and this humility. And for me, one of the greatest parts of this union has been the humility and the simpleness of it. I know that at the beginning it was like all a bit fun and jokes at the beginning, coming online and doing a video, but there's been no need to it's just like simpleness. It's just rawness, realness. It's passion. It's purpose. It's clarity. I want to use the word touching the void. The other day, quite early into our relationship, it's like I could see all Ben's parts moving, as in all his inner children in the different compartments in his different parts of his body. And then it felt like I could put my hand through him, like in the film The Matrix, like put my hand through the glass. I could see everything, all the mechanics, which is really, and I know Ben has that in him looking at me. It's a mirror, the cosmic mirror, so it can be very harsh at times, but also very soft and light at the same time.
Yeah. It's like because when we say we've been together 3 weeks, I came to this area 3 weeks ago, and we basically have spent all of the time since then together, apart from a few hours when Nikki's been at work here and there. And it's like this inevitability, and so everything gets drawn out of us, and this is what I'm saying about this maturity. It's like the ability to turn and face and not be able to look away. And so as the projections come through relative to our past, these patterns that we've seen before, it's like the temptation to try and believe that is what's present comes out, and then we are left just holding the space. And then it's like there's this sort of sigh of relief, and it has got quite tense in those moments, and many tears have been shed, but it's like there's no fear in that, because we are free to just express whatever is there and to see it to its conclusion, and we're always left the other side of that, breathing fresh air and not being trapped in the anxiety. So it's the tight space that we sometimes find ourselves in is perfect, because there is nowhere to run. And obviously anything which is false within us, anything which we have lived before, which needs to die, well, it has to come out at some point. And me and Nikki were discussing earlier how it seems to us that to fully self-actualize in this life, then you do need to be in a partnership to that degree, because it's the closest mirror, and we have blind spots. Obviously, you can't go it alone and heal from some of the damage that's been caused by people that have got close. So, yeah, it's tending to the children inside and showing them, allowing them to feel safe, without guilt, to feel joyful, and build a life around that. And when we're used to surviving, making do, scraping by, all of that alone, it's radical. It's a shock to the system, and we're realizing that it takes as long as it takes, which is a gift, because obviously we're learning deep patience, trust and faith in this process.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else to add, actually. It's the cosmic mirror. There's no escape, but there's also there's no escape. And even when you do try to escape, even when you do feel an emotion or a trigger or something come up, for me, I've had to always voice it. I've had to be really transparent because there's no other option, and I don't want there to be another option either. It's like I feel safe enough to voice it with Ben, and there's been, I think, 2 occasions now, maybe 3 occasions, where we haven't even been able to put into words what is coming up, what is the crux of it, what's the emotion. And it's been really apparent that we have to honor the other person who's feeling whatever they're feeling, and it may just be as simple as holding a hand, or a hand on the shoulder, or just not even speaking, just looking into the other person's eyes and holding them, as opposed to trying to fix them, or trying to fix them, or coach them, or spiritualize them, which is what I can do. It's just been a literal case of the simpler the better, and that's one of the things I feel that's come through a lot in our relationship, is the simplicity, the humility, the honor, I want to use the word valor, the pure, it's crystalline, it's pure simplicity, as in there's no embellishments. It is who we are at our core. So I see Ben at his core, and he sees me at my core, and it's pure magic. It's pure magic. It's pure divinity. It's alchemy. It's divination. It's sacred script. It's holy script. It's not written in a book. Well, maybe not in that kind of book, in a cosmic book somewhere many millions of years ago it was written. It's God's source script. It's light script. It's divine.
Yeah.
And it's magic. And we felt, one of the reasons we felt to share this video is because we're not that known in the spiritual community, and we wanted to share how it was for us, and we hope that it would give other people impetus. I want to use that word. Opportunity. I want to use that word, to see that it is that simple. I want to get like that at that point. It's that simple, and it's that divine, and it's that sacred.
Yeah.
That that's it's not all razzle dazzle. It's holy script.
Yeah.
And also it's because it's not coming from ego. It's like literally like you've got no control over it, because it's your heart and your soul guiding. So when Ben came here, it was like an exocet missile. It's like it was always going to happen. It was destined. It was it was sacred. It was holy.
Yep.
It made sense. So sometimes when our head and our human gets in the way, you've still got your little source light in your, or quite big source light in your in your heart and things guiding you. And it's, and also for me, it's, we were astounded at the depth of feeling, as in there's been a time when I've been working and Ben's been in another space, and he can feel something that I'm going through in his body and he's not with me, and vice versa. We were, and that, not in a codependent way, in a sacred way. So we were, or I was quite astounded at that. So yeah.
Yep. I think that just, it speaks to the depth of the connection, but it's important to realize that this is relative to the strength of the connection that we have with our own inner self. You know, it's a reflection to that degree of an inner union. And so it's inevitable that that's going to be made manifest in real life. And part of the reason why it's important for us and other people to be making videos like this is to speak to the possibility, because I believe that many people will be feeling the possibility of this, the idea that there is a particular person out there that is the perfect complement to live a fulfilled and holy life in partnership through, an act of service, as our relationship being an act of service, and where friendship and complete reverence for the other as a child of God is the foundational point of that. I've known that it was possible.
Truffle
Thank you,
is
Truffle.
coming in. He is the third spoke in the wheel.
He holds the space for when humans run amok and take a bit longer to process than what we would hope. But I have felt this in my bones ever since I was a tiny little child in this life, that we are called to be in partnership to this degree. And for 40 years, I navigated life and tried to make every single woman that I ever met into this idealized partner. And then, out of the blue, this happened, and it did not look like what my human ego would try to manifest. And that's what makes it perfect, because it's just pure love, and it's definitely a challenge. It's testing. Can you be love? Can you just be that witness? And can you receive the love that you have always desired and craved in this life? And of course the answer is yes, because I know what humans deserve. I know what we should expect or can expect from this life. So here we are.
I think Truffle wants to go on the video.
And what have you got to say, Truffle? Yeah? What are you saying? Tell him. He said it's pretty easy, really, and he's had to witness some
Easy as 1, 2, 3.
hair-raising moments where he just probably wished he could bang our heads together. Just say, what are you doing? But that's just because we have been greatly hurt in this life, been through experiences which we blamed love for, just human ignorance, lostness, even not being whole within ourselves, caused us to have to experience so many things where we felt periods of separation and disconnectedness from ourselves, which is essentially what pain is, and trauma. So we're in a great time now for humanity, and these holy, sacred partnerships are going to be coming online more and more, because we're here to co-create. We're here to bridge the gap and bring heaven to earth. So we need the stable connections.
Yep. I don't think I've got anything else to add, actually.
No, I think
Got a good
that
space.
feels good. Well, if you made it this far, thank you very much. It's almost 20 minutes of our rambling, but I hope that you can feel the love that we have, and I hope that it transmits, and may you be inspired. Until next time.